I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause Band-Aid stuck on me. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand, cause germs don't stick on me. We'll stay home on tight no matter what, or fingers, toes, and knees. Oh!
Only Band-Aid brand plus antibiotic has antibiotic ointment directly on the pad. It delivers protection against infection in one simple step. Effective, convenient, and from the brand you trust.
Hello and welcome everybody to module number 8 of our online class. In the music, the jingle you were listening to was the Band-Aid commercial from the late 70s, early 80s. Band-Aids that you get stuck on me. Alright, so we are heading into module number 8 of our class. We are in the 8th week, which includes our spring break. So, even though the module starts on 3/7, you can see that the materials are not due until 3/17 as the first discussion questions, and 3/20 is when the homework is in the case study and the reading quizzes are all due. So we get a little bit of time. You can do it on or before. You get a week off or whatever you like to do. If you do want to get ahead in the class and maybe get a little extra time on spring break, you can always jump ahead on the reading quizzes and the homework. Those are posted for you to see. Okay, so why don't we get started here? And I'm going to head into module number 8. So we have outcomes. What we're looking at is the characteristics of creative minds. And in advertising promotions, people are very, very creative. And so we want to talk about that. We're looking at the agency's creative department and the business managers and the account executives. We're looking at how teams manage tensions and promote creativity in the IM in the brand communications. And then we're also looking at how to evaluate your passion for creativity. That's what this chapter is about. So we have got a couple videos, and we're looking at the surprising habits of those people who are creative. And then we also have another one called How Frustration Can Make Us More Creative. So I just want to show you those. Those are our 2 TED videos that supports our textbook and some materials. So in this week we have, by the way, let me just back that up if I could. So you should have the PowerPoints. You should be able to see the PowerPoints, and I'm not seeing them, so we'll make sure that we can get those there. Okay. We have the Chapter 8 reading quiz. We have the homework on Chapter 8. We have the discussion questions, which we'll get to in just a moment, and then we have a case study, which is due on 3/20. All right. So why don't we start talking about the case study. So case study, it's based on Chapter 8 from the textbook. In this case, develop a creative brief from one of the 3 brands listed in experiential exercise number 3. The brief should establish the goal of any future advertising efforts and offer some basic guidance to the creative division. You should use the template in Exit 8.4 to develop a creative brief, but you can make adjustments as necessary to the model. All right, so we're doing a creative brief in this case study. Exhibit 8.4 is the template, so you can take a look at that, and you can also find that in the PowerPoints. Okay, so done correctly, a creative brief should be able to establish basic ground rules and goals for an integrated marketing campaign without mandating a specific outcome or result. So you could modify the creative brief template offered in the chapter. So in this case, this is worth 100 points. Your answer should demonstrate these things. In each one of these worth 20 points. A clear understanding of the product or service, the competition, the consumer attitudes, and what the IMC should attempt to make consumers believe. Okay? So this is what you should demonstrate inside your creative brief. That's what I'm going to be looking for. The brief should establish the goal of any future advertising efforts and some basic guidance to the creative division. So in your model, I am looking to see these 5 things. Your brief should be written plainly in kind of language that consumers really use, not the language of business case studies. So we are not looking to have APA, we are just looking for straight business discussions. All right, so that is the case study, and you can see that is due on 3/20 at 11:59 p.m. Our discussions over here, let me get over to the discussions. So discussion boards right here, there are 3 questions. The first one is on the textbook ad, and you can read through this. So there is, choose an ad from the textbook, okay. So the next one is brand names, and this talks about creativity and brand names. And then the third one is on the TED videos. I need you to pick one of the videos, and do you know someone that do you know someone that either one of these videos describes? If so, if it is you, please say so. How do they relate to the content of the video? Why do you pick them? And can you personally relate to the video essay? And I'm saying the video essay. That's the language of the video, the content that he's talking about. Okay, so our week, once again, just so you know, is shortened because of the spring break. It is due Saturday, March 17th, and it's due Tuesday, March 20th. So you've got some time to get this work done. So you have homework, case studies, and the homework, by the way, is module number 8 right here. Homework due, module number 8, there's 7 questions. Okay, it's all the basic same materials, and you get a little case study to go along with it. If you have any questions, by any means, just click on this little course message button, and I will respond, and I hope you're doing well. Now, the first part of this week, as you're watching this, on Friday, I will be out of the country from Friday the 9th I'll be back on the Thursday the 15th. I'll be back in country. I'm out visiting students on internships. That's where I'm going. So I will be gone for 4 or 5 days. So it'll be a little slow getting some responses to course messages or emails. So if you do those, you may just need to wait a little bit. Well, I hope you have a nice break. We will see you back in getting everything done on or before the 17th. Thanks. Bye now.